Important things to keep in mind while performing puja. In Hinduism, great importance has been given to worship and worshipping God daily has been made mandatory. People also follow this, but it has been seen many times that some people always complain that they are doing worship but they are not getting the right result of worship. They chant the name of good day and night bad, but good does not listen to their praise. There can be many reasons for this, but a major reason is some mistakes in the rules of worship. People knowingly of unknowledgingly offer something to God which is not dear to them. In such a situation, it is possible that God gets angry and the result of worship is not received. Therefore, we are going to tell you which things you should take special care of while performing puja. In the worship of any god, it is essential to invoke or invite him, meditate, offer a seat, give a bath, light incenses, sticks and lamps, offer rice, kumkum, sandalwood, flowers, prasad, etc. Betel leaf should also be kept during worship. Keep in mind that cardamom, clove, gulkand, etc. should also be offered along with betel leaf. It will be best if you offer a fully prepared betel leaf before offering garlands, flowers, leaves, etc. to the gods and goddesses. They must be washed one with clean water. Rice is especially offered in all types of worship. For worship, rice should be used, which is unbroken whole rice, not broken. Before offering rice, it is considered very specious to make them yellow with turmeric. For this, dissolve turmeric in a little water and rice can be made yellow while dipping it in that solution. Take special care in worship rituals that the lamps should not be extinguished in the middle of the worship. If this happens, the full benefits of the worship cannot be achieved. To please Lord Vishnu, offer yellow colored silk cloth. To please God as Durga, Sun God and Lord Ganesh, offer red colored cloth, and the please Lord Shiva, offer white cloth. In any kind of worship, it is also necessary to meditate on the family diet, family good as Vastu diet of the house, village diet, etc. All these should also be worshipped. The seat on which we sit during worship should not be moved here and there with her feet. The seat should be moved with the hands only. If you light even one ghee lamp in the house every day, many vastu defects of the house will also be removed. Surya, Ganesh, Durga, Shiva, and Vishnu. These are called Panchadev. Their worship must be done in all works. While doing daily worship, one should meditate on these Panchadev. This brings Lakshmi's blessing and prosperity. Tulsi leaves are not considered stale for 11 days. Its leaves can be sprinkled with water every day and then offered to God again. Tulsi leaves should not be plucked without eating them according to the scriptures. In a person plucks tulsi leaves without taking a bath, then such leaves are not accepted by God in worship. The lamp should always be lit right in front of the idol of God. Sometimes instead of lighting the lamp in front of the idol of God, it is lit somewhere else, which is not right. White cotton wick should be used for ghee lamp. whereas for oil lamp wick made of red thread is considered best. A broken lamp should never be lit during worship. Broken items are not considered auspicious in religious activities. Biliva leaves must be offered to Lord Shiva, and in any puja, dakshina must be offered to God as per your wish, and donation must be made. While offering dakshina, you must take a pledge to give up your faults. If you give up your faults as soon as possible, your wishes will definitely be fulfilled. One should do 7 rounds of Lord Surya, 3 rounds of Shri Ganesh, 4 rounds of Vishnuji, and 1 and 2 round of Shivaji. Whenever you perform any special puja at home or in the temple along with your Ishtadev, you should also worship Swastika, Kalisha, Navgrah Devta, Panchalokpal, Shodesh Matrika, Saptamatrika. Complete information about all these can be obtained for a Brahman Pandit. Special puja should be done with the help of a Pandit only so that the puja can be done properly. Do not keep any junk of heavy things above the place of worship in the house. Ceramic should not be offered to Lord Shiva, nor should water be offered for a conch. Take care of purity at the place of worship. One should not go to the temple wearing slippers. Do not perform the puja by keeping a leather belt or purse with you. Gearbags etc. should not be allowed to accumulate at the place of worship. Dried garlands and flowers in the temple should be always start the puja by worshipping Lord Shri Ganesha. Avoid offering tulsi leaves to Shri Ganesha. Offering tulsi leaves to Lord Ganesha is considered a sin. Ketki flower should never be offered to Lord Shiva. According to mythology, Lord Shiva had caused Ketki. Hence, this flower should not be offered to Lord Shiva, otherwise, the work of the devotees can be spoiled. While bathing the idol of the god, only use your fingers. Offer prayers to God. One should never use the thumb while doing the ritual. Doing so displeases the gods and bring misfortune to the house. Never light a lamp by placing it on the ground. Doing so leads to wastage of money and brings inauspiciousness in the house. Do not use incense sticks during worship. This is because it is made with bamboo sticks, and bamboo sticks are used in funeral rites. Therefore, it is considered inauspicious. Avoid plucking tulsi leaves on Sunday. According to beliefs, plucking tulsi leaves on Sunday displeases Lord Vishnu. Rich should never be offered to Lord Shaligram. According to Vastu Shastra, doing so is considered sinful. Do not sit in puja wearing dirty clothes. Never one should not worship wearing dirty clothes. According to beliefs, doing so brings poverty in the house. 30. Keep the your mind pure during worship. One should never keep the mind impure while worshipping. It is said that if one has bad thoughts in mind during worship, one does not get the fruits of worship. If the flowers used in worship dry up, never throw them away. Embrace the dried flowers in a holy river. According to the spiritualists, the god and goddesses should be worshipped 5 times a day. Worship and arti should be done in the Brahma Muhurta from 5 to 6 in the morning. After this, worship should be done for the second time from 9 to 10 in the morning. Third worship should be done in the afternoon. After this worship, God should be put to sleep. Worship and arti again in the evening at 4 to 5 o'clock. Sleeping Aarti should be done at 8 to 9 in the night in the houses where worship is done 5 times regularly. All the gods and goddesses resides there, and there is no dearth of wealth and grains in such houses. Ganga Jal should not be kept in a plastic bottle or in a visual made of impure metal. Ganga Jal should not be kept in a visual made of impure metal like aluminum and iron. It is spacious to keep Ganga Jal in a copper visual. Women and men in impure state should not blow conch. If this rule is not followed, then Goddess Lakshmi leaves the place where conch is blown. In any puja, dakshina must be offered for the success of wishes. While offering dakshina, one must take a pledge to give up one's faults. If one gives up the faults as soon as possible, wishes will definitely be fulfilled. Usually, flowers are offered to God by keeping them in hands. These should not be done. For offering flowers, flowers should be kept in a holy visual, and from this visual only flowers should be offered to the gods and goddesses. Always remember that one should never light a lamp from another lamp. According to the scriptures, those who light a lamp from another lamp are sick. Keep these things in mind while performing Aarti of God. Perform Aartis of God's feet your time, feet 4 times, of navel twice, and of face once, or thus perform Aarti of all the body parts of God at least 7 times needed. Keep only the consecrated idol in your temple. Do not keep idols made of gifts, glass, wood, and fiber. Also remove broken, burnt, thrown photos and broken glass immediately. According to the scriptures, worshipping broken idols is prohibited. Any idol that gets broken should be removed from the place of worship and impressed in a holy flowing river. Worshipping broken idols is considered inauspicious. In this regard, it is worth keeping in mind that only the Shivlinga is never considered broken in any condition. Do not keep goods, clothes, book and ornaments etc. above the temple curtain is very necessary in the temple. Never keep photos of your respected parents and forefathers in the temple. Place them in the southwest corner of the house. One should never bow down to God of someone elder than oneself with one hand. Also keep in mind that one should not touch the feet of a sleeping person while taking blessing from elders after the puja. Keep in mind that one should be down by touching the right foot with the right hand and the left foot with the left hand. While chanting, one should not move the tongue or lips. This is called Upansa Japa. Upanshu Japa, its fruit is the 100 times more. While chanting the rosary, the right hand should be covered with a cloth of Gomukhi. After chanting, the ground below the sheet should be touched to the eyes. By this, you get the full fruit of chanting. According to the spirituals, the place of worship in the house should be in the northeast corner. The area between the north and east direction is the northeast corner. The northeast corner is considered the best direction for spirituous works. Establish the temple, the worship in the direction. If for some reason you are unable to do this, then do not let dirt accumulate in the northeast corner of the house, and always keep this part of the house pure. Apart from the northeast corner, the east direction is also considered the best for the place of worship. Therefore, you can establish the place of worship in the house whichever is convenient either in the northeast corner or the east direction. Make sure to install Ganesh Ji in the place of worship. For this, warp a reed thread mauli on a betel nut and apply tilak with kumkum and install it by placing some rice in a bowl. Ganga water must be kept in a closed visual edge in a corner of the place of worship. Water must be kept in a small copper visual at the place of worship. The water in this visual must be changed daily and the elder water can be poured into a peepal tree of tulsi plant. Keep only one idol of a god in the place of worship. If you have more than one idol of a god in the place of worship, then you can put them anywhere in the house on the wall etc. But keep only one idol of a god in the place of worship. Never keep big idols in the place of worship in the house. One should not keep it. For pran pratiksha in big idols, it becomes mandatory to have it. That is why big idols are suitable only for temples. Small idols can be kept in the place of worship. Do not put the photo of your Pitra Deva, late mother, father, or guru at the place of worship even by mistake. Keep their place separate. Do not allow graves to accumulate in the place of worship. Clean the place of worship daily. If you have installed an idol in your place of worship, then make sure that no part of the idol is broken. If the idol is broken, remove it from there immediately. The broken idol can be immersed in flowing water. If possible, use pure desi cow ghee during puja. It is best to use cow dung cakes in the fire for offering. The lamp should never go off during worship. It is considered a big bad omen in the scriptures. Use incense sticks containing Google during worship. Google purifies and atmosphere of the house and removes negative energy or bad doses from the house. Cover the place of worship with a red curtain while sleeping at night and remove the curtain in the morning. Offering flowers to God during worship is considered auspicious, so some flowers are especially dear to the gods and goddesses, and this should be kept in mind while offering flowers. For example, red flowers should be offered to Goddess Durga and yellow flowers to Lord Vishnu. Never offer stale flowers during worship. It is considered impetuous. The kailash of water put used in worship should always be kept in the northeast corner. Never keep the lamp and kailash the lamp and kalash very close to each other, otherwise you will have to face its ill effects. Puja should always be performed while sitting on a seat. If puja is not performed while sitting on a seat, then it does not yield results. The color of the sheet depends on it. You should make your choice according to your zodiac sign. Be present at every opportunity during the recitations of bhajans or arti of God. Talking to anyone during this time does not yield the fruits of worship. Never show off with the worship material. Choose the azan according to whom you are going to worship before starting the worship. See what material and colors the asan is made of, because different colors of asan have their own importance. Try to use asan made of blanket or wool. If you are going to worship Goddess Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth, Ma Durga and Hanumanji, then use a red colored asan. If you have to worship mantra siddhi, then asan made of kusha is considered the best. Tulsi or Lord Ganesha. Tulsi to Lord Vishnu, do not offer rice, and Belpatra to the sun god even by mistake. Belpatra is very dear to Mahadev, therefore always offer Belpatra to Lord Shankar, green durva to Lord Ganesha, oleander flowers to Lord Surya, red flowers to good as Durga, Tulsi to Lord Vishnu. Many people have the habit of applying the vermilion offered on the idol on their forehead after the worship. Do not do this even by mistake. Never light a lamp with another lamp after worship. Definitely ask for forgiveness from God for the mistake committed by mistake. Friends, if you like the video, please like and share it, and subscribe to the channel and set the bell notification to all to watch the video. Thank you very much.